Yo, yo, yo! How are we doing, chat? It's midweek time already. Wow, this week's going fast. How are we all doing? Welcome in to everyone watching on Twitch, everyone watching on YouTube. Welcome in Tony P, Vicky, Matty C, Linda, Matt, Miss Wolves, Lee, Miranda. Loads of names. It's flying past. How are we doing? First plane of the day. Going to be this Dreamliner heading out to Montego Bay. Very, very good morning. We've got Brownie up on the roof, of course. We can see him.
Hey!
We can see him today.
Hello.
This is a good sign, mate.
It's surreal, isn't it?
Yeah, is that a new Airliners Live cap there?
It is, yes. Sponsored.
Sponsored by Albi.
How's it going, folks?
Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you all, and here we are again at Manchester Airport for some more aviation action. The vibes have been on point, ladies and gents, for the last week. Twitch has been popping off. We've been doing loads of bonus flight sim streams. The Manchester streams have been doing really well on YouTube. We've been getting insane viewer numbers, and today's probably a bit of a test, really, to see how that translates, if at all, to new viewers, because this is, I'd guess, what you'd probably call a normal Wednesday show for us here at Manchester Airport. So we're not expecting the same numbers that we got on the snow shows, but it'd be nice to see a few familiar faces that maybe watched us for the first time over the last week of sort of out of normal weather for us here at Manchester. But it's been great, hasn't it, Brownie?
It has, and I think this is actually our first regular Wednesday show of the year. Of course, last week we had the retirement of the 757, the final one, which was super emotional, but a super big occasion on the channel. And then the week before that, I think it was, it was our little break, wasn't it? So, yeah, excited.
Yeah, it's been good, and obviously we've had loads of snow, which has really, really helped the channel out a lot. The channel always does better when we have sort of adverse weather. Snow just seems to, I don't know what it is about snow. It just gets the viewers in, and we've said it a few times. We love a snow show, and we love it so much that we made a song about it. TUI Dreamliner then lining up to Montego Bay as the British Airways heads out to London Heathrow and Doc Finley with the 44 months on Twitch. What a legend. Thank you very, very much. And probably our three favourite things in the Twitch chat. Welcome in, mate. Tea Kettle Barbecue. What a username. Welcome in to you. Jack Thatcher, good to see you. And Beastie, getting us rolling on the YouTube channel with a gifted membership. Thank you so much, along with recommitting for 32 months as well. And we also had, before we went live, a recommitment from Alex for 29 months, saying looking forward to a great show. Thank you, mate. And a brand new gifted membership from Nat WC going to Mikey Pollard. There we go. Thank you so much. Cheers, Nat WC. Appreciate that. Paul Dunn, welcome back for 31 months as well.
Hello.
And where's Neras?
I know.
Where's Neras? The sun's out, chat. Get it clipped. Get it in his Discord. Where are you, Neras? Proof that it is not raining at Manchester for a change.
Nice. It's very foggy this morning, though.
It was, wasn't it?
Driving down and stuff.
I genuinely thought we were going to get a fog show today. When I left the house, it was really foggy. But yeah, it's completely clear here. Hey, Dave Cox, welcome.
Mega departure to kick the show off there. TUI Dreamliner heading down to Montego Bay. It's a 787-9 Dreamliner. It's the biggest of the two that TUI have. And a slightly smaller plane now, TUI 737 MAX heading out.
Yep, on their way out to Espargos, but having a quick look over at Flight Radar chat, we have the Junyao on the taxi out in the Chinese pony livery. And we also have a Singapore Airlines A350 heading out to Houston. To some nice departures coming up in the next few minutes. We are expecting to switch to single runway ops soon as well, where all the takeoffs and landings will be taking place on the runway just in front of us. But for now, as you can see, we are on dual ops for the moment. If you want any information about what's going on at Manchester Airport, just take a look at the bottom bar down below us there. We've got the local time, the runways in use, the wind, which is currently variable at 2 knots, which basically means there's next to no wind. It's fine. There's not really a wind. And current local temperature is 8 degrees. AD, welcome back. 23 months. Morning, chaps. Looking nice over there this morning. Still foggy in Berry. Looking forward to a good show. Yeah, it was foggy where we came from, mate, as well. Kimmy Loftus, hello. In the office today, so mostly lurking in the background, but wanted to hop on and say hello. Welcome, Kimmy. 8 degrees is a heat wave, says Jerry. I know.
It feels like it. Not even got any gloves on today. It just feels strange.
Weird, isn't it?
Not used to this. Wow, already 1,000 people watching. Crazy. Only been live for like less than 10 minutes.
I bet you're glad the snow's gone, says Peter. I'll be honest, Peter. I mean, Andy may have a different opinion, but I wish the snow would stay for quite a while, to be honest. It does wonders for the channel. It really does.
Yeah, I think
help us.
It's a bit of a pain, you know, especially like driving and stuff, right? And getting around. But for the airport action, it was amazing. It was great.
Yeah.
Well worth it.
Do you know why EasyJet is sat near the runway? Yeah, it's a usual thing to do with their on-time departure from the gate. And then they just go and sit by the runway and wait for a slot. Yeah, it's basically... what would you say?
It's a bit of a naughty tactic.
Bit of a naughty way of cheating statistics, I think.
Yeah.
Scottish Linda, thank you so much with the 5 gifted memberships coming into the stream. Appreciate it, Linda. And thanks for all your support on the Flight Sim shows as well. It's been great to see you in that.
Yeah, thank you. And the Greg's voucher yesterday as well.
Yes, and the Greg's voucher as well.
Very kind. Stood to your left. Hey, give us a wave. Give us a wave.
Yeah. Everyone over there. Hello, hello, hello.
I'll wave over there.
You're just going to wave randomly and hope somebody sees you.
People are looking at me like, what are you waving at?
Russell's on short final, says Maddie Boy. Have we heard anything off Niels?
No, I don't think he's been back to Manchester.
Has he not?
No. Fed up of it.
No, he's had enough, hasn't he? No worries, Lee. Have a good day at work, mate. Nigel, good morning. Wow, look at that wing fluff.
Wow. Stunning.
Guido watching from Belgium on Twitch, saying he admires how smooth we can follow the aircraft. What are you using? We use a Manfrotto fluid head tripod.
Yep.
And an Andy. Sanchez, good morning. And here's the Brussels. Oh, in the old scheme as well. Comrade, good morning, welcome in.
Hello. Finally got the, of course, my new phone, and I've got the old phone up here now, so I can use that for flight radar and stuff, so I don't have to keep swiping between things, you know, on the device.
Nice.
Super handy.
And we've also took some advice from the chat over the weekend. I can't remember exactly the user who recommended it. I know there was an audio-visual company in the chat who was recommending quite a lot. And one of the recommendations we got for Andy's camera upstairs was to use a fiber optic HDMI cable. So we've ordered one, and there it is. And as you can see, we seem to be good. So, yeah, thanks to whoever it was that recommended that. Yeah, it seems to be a good fix. And I'm sure we tried a fiber optic cable once before, but maybe that was busted.
Yeah, because I think instead of using standard electrical signals, they use fiber optic, which is like light signals, which is crazy technology. And it seems to be a little bit better on dealing with interference, which is what we seem to get a lot of in this place.
Yeah, and as you can see, that seems to be working okay. We'll run it for, obviously, the rest of today's show for the next few weeks, but if that resolves all of the issues, then excellent. We'll just order another one, get one in the spare bag as always. We've always got spare cables. Yeah, we should be cooking, hopefully. There's a Singapore on a taxi out, heading out to Houston. And we also have the Virgin Atlantic to Orlando. Virgin 73 Quebec has just been pushed back. And Adam Smith, thank you so much, mate. 5 gifted memberships coming into the stream. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Adam. And Iberia 320, cheers, John, on approach. Fiber optic HDMI cables offer many benefits over traditional cables. They provide higher bandwidth, longer cable lengths, and better resistance to interference. Yeah, Jerry, that is, well, not necessarily the bandwidth for us is not an issue, but yeah, the longer lengths and interference protection is well needed for us. So
I'd assume it's probably similar with fiber optic internet that people use these days. Obviously, you used to use like copper cables, and that was quite prone to not only a lower bandwidth, but also, you know, packet loss and
drop off as well. That's why if you lived further away from the box, you got slower speeds than somebody who lived right next to it. What temperature, says Karen, is it today? On the bottom bar, Karen, just on the right hand side, it's got our temperature. So we're currently at 8 degrees C at the moment.
Yep. It's quite pleasant. It's sun's out. It's quite nice.
Beautiful. Singapore just holding short for the arriving traffic. Arriving in from Madrid, Iberia A320. Huge thanks, of course, to Flight Radar 24. Information coming into the stream from those guys. Railman, good morning. So strange not seeing snow. I know. Jerry says, don't talk to me about slow internet. I typed this message 2 days ago.
It's a bit like our kettle in the office, if anyone's seen that on the
I know.
The Twitch channel.
Hey, and Jill, thanks so much. Really appreciate the £2 donation. Who's jealous of Andy and Sam? Not me, honestly, says Jill. Yeah, we did release a new video on the channel yesterday, which you can go and watch after today's stream if you've not seen it.
Yeah, would recommend. Had a lot of good feedback. It was a good vibe, that video. Have you watched it yet?
Yeah, well, I watched it on the day we were in the office together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Just the views as well out the window were just something else, weren't they?
I know. Yeah, it's hard to put that into the video. I did mention it, but the windows on that aircraft are so big, and the fact that you can see both sides as well, whereas in an airline, you're kind of limited to your side.
Yeah.
And then also the fact that these private jets, they fly so high. Like, we were cruising in that at 43,000 feet, and the world just looks so, I don't know, it's just so, like, almost flat, not in a sort of flat earth way.
Whoa, what? What
No,
are you saying?
like,
What?
as in, like, you know, all the mountains and hills and that, they just look so small.
The world is flat.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
confirmed by Airliners Live. Tony, thanks for the 99p donation. Appreciate that, Tony. And Lynn with the 1 gifted membership coming into the stream. Thank you so much. And also, there's a question in the chat from Jerry saying, do you stream your Microsoft Flight Sim online? Yes, we do. And I will put the link in the Twitch chat. And I'll also answer the common question about this as well, because there it is. I've spammed it. I'm sorry, mods. If you want to watch some Microsoft Flight Sim content, head over to our Twitch channel and give it a follow. We've been live like every other day nearly the last week or so streaming. Yesterday, we flew an A380 on the circle to land approach into Innsbruck, which was probably a bit silly, but we did it. And we did it quite easily, actually, as well, which was surprising to me. There is a common question as to why we don't stream it on YouTube anymore. I'll be completely honest, guys. It's purely down to my personal preference. And that is because I like to put music on while I'm flying. It's what I would do if I wasn't streaming. Not being able to do that on YouTube is a big hit for me. I think it gets the vibes up a bit as well on the stream, actually having some proper music on there. So yeah, for me, I just much prefer being able to have some tunes on, and I can do that on Twitch. So that is that's the. No, we don't need to talk about the landing rate, Matt. It's fine, mate. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Diane, good morning. Good morning.
Same in the office, Cam, isn't it? Like, we have all the tunes on as well in the office, and it'd be very weird if we just had some bizarre copyright-free music or whatever.
Yeah.
Or the Airliners Live tunes on loop.
Christopher, no, we don't use Raptors here at Manchester. They use various techniques like noises, predatory bird noises, flares, bangs, that sort of stuff. But yeah, we don't fly Raptors here at the airport.
Pegasus Airbus A320 Neo on the taxi in there, just coming in. Just arrived from Istanbul.
Hey, Buffalo, good to see you on Twitch.
Welcome in. Singapore A350 rolling.
That buzzsaw then.
Yeah, really nice. Dual runway operations in use, which is great for the RVP because when they're on 2.3s, it means you can see both runways in operation with great views.
Yeah, thanks, Buffalo. Yeah, if you're interested in some flight sim content, guys, make sure you're following the Twitch channel. And Mr. Clive watching via the YouTube app on a Fire Stick. Lovely, clear pictures. Thanks, Clive. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
You need to go up to 65,000 feet before you start seeing the roundness of the Earth, really? Yeah, because I remember, was it QI? I think there was a fact on there that was when you shrink the Earth down to the size of like a snooker ball, it's actually as smooth as a snooker ball. In fact, even smoother, just because like how big the Earth is and all the vast mountains. When you shrink them down to that size, it becomes very smooth. And when you're up at that altitude, you can kind of see that. It just looks so smooth. It's weird. It's a weird experience. But these are the kind of things that you don't really tell on the video because there's only so much you can see through that lens.
How you explain it.
Yeah.
Roger says, morning, guys. I took my grandson out ice fishing this weekend, and we caught a bucket of perch. Good to have a fish fry this weekend. You got to stop over for a bite. Hey, nice, mate. Well done, dude. Yeah, I've never done ice fishing. I've done a lot of coarse fishing and carp fishing over here, but it was. I've never ever done ice fishing. Conrad says, obviously, I thought Martin's landing was 10 out of 10. Yeah, I think so as well, Conrad. Yeah, I think it was 10 out of 10, mate. considering the runway length. To be honest, a bit of self-criticism, and I'd like to go and do it again at some point. We will stream that again. What happened yesterday on the flight sim was I underestimated how much the A380 would be able to get around that corner. I thought we'd really have to give it the beans to get around that corner, and it did it really, really well. It just got round it. So we ended up turning too steep and too quick, and losing too much altitude in the turn as well. So we actually came in a bit too low, and like I say, we overcooked the turn a little bit. So yeah, we could definitely do that again and try and perfect it.
Thank you, Steve Cole. I'd like to make more videos like that. Obviously, private jet, but
yeah, of course you would.
But in terms of like them kind of videos, like I think when we make videos and you add a bit of character in there and sort of our editing style and stuff, I think they just work really well personally, and that's why we're trying to make an effort to make some more of them. So we had the video, obviously, where we seen the aircraft on the ground at a Signature a couple of weeks ago, and then we also had the other video where we went to the airport pub. And that's definitely one of our goals for this year, is to get some more videos like that. Yeah,
we might even be out tomorrow filming. We've got some nice weather planned tomorrow. Oh, Brownie, we're getting flashing again. Chat, it's doing it again.
F.
On your camera. Why is it doing this? I do not understand. It's got to be interference, surely.
Yeah.
The airport pub video was great. Yeah, we enjoyed that. We enjoyed filming that a lot.
It was good. Loved making that. EasyJet was supposed to take off at 7:05 to Amsterdam. Wow, that's a big delay right there.
No, I'd be fuming, me.
I know, that's
I'm not even joking. I would be absolutely fuming.
Yeah. It's not good. Not good luck either.
Air France and from Paris. Morning, Jack. Yeah, it's just how do we make Southside interesting, I think, is the thought process for me and Andy at the moment. What can we do over on Southside that's different?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we need to have a think this afternoon before we go out tomorrow and get some ideas together.
Snowball fights.
Virgin Atlantic over on the south runway, heading out to Orlando. Yeah, I'm at a complete loss, mate, I'll be honest, with this camera of yours now.
Try and give it a restart.
It's not near any cables or anything like that, is it?
Gotta be trying. Do something first.
Yeah, imagine, Brian, like a camera on rails that just legs it down the runway at like 100 mile an hour.
That sounds good. Is that working now, or?
Yeah, it's on. Yeah. No, we've changed the camera, Raptor Joe. We've changed everything, mate.
Everything has been changed. Power supply, camera, all the cables, adapters, you name it. Lovely wing fluff on show today. Love to see it.
Yeah, aviation's in for the whole stream, mate. For the whole stream, yeah. ATR on the way in, next to land from the Isle of Man. We also have the Cathay Pacific out to Hong Kong and the Bahrain flight as well, pinging up.
Fog in Amsterdam. Oh, is that maybe adding to the delay, maybe? Possibly.
Morning, Dad.
Thanks, Peter. Yeah, we try to really focus on making sure the picture looks great for you folks, and there's a load of different methods we use there, whether it's tuning the camera or the live setup, or even like things down to how we broadcast as well, like the protocol and the bit rate and stuff. We all fine tune it to look really good.
Wonder how full those ATRs are on these flights, if they're full on every single flight or...
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Has anybody flown on these semi-regularly?
I know these British Airways shuttles can vary massively in load factor. I've flown on ones that have been pretty empty, and then some have been completely full, so it seems to vary massively, but not sure about Logan Airs. Nice map. A380 coming in about 35 minutes. Oh yeah, Aaron. Yeah, we've seen Flight Focus. They're the folks down at Heathrow, aren't they?
Is that the AI cam?
Yeah.
Nice.
Of course, it's
a completely different setup. And
Yeah.
I think they do. I think what they're doing is pretty cool. It kind of provides something different, and I think that's kind of what we're kind of longing for a little bit. Is just something. If you're gonna come and do a live stream or set up a new channel, just do something different. Do you know what I mean? It's quite refreshing to see them just set up that
Yep.
fully AI and really try and push the boundaries and try new things.
Yeah, we've seen like people do like 360 views where is it called like Video Sphere or something, where basically they broadcast on YouTube, and to watch it you have to hold your phone up and then you move your phone around like that to see around.
And you can basically just follow it yourself. I mean, it's not there yet, but
Yeah.
at least it's something new. You know what I mean? It's,
Yeah.
It was good.
That's it. Yeah, I think give it a few years. I think the main downside of that is these 360 cams, the resolution's not quite there.
Yeah.
Because bear in mind, we're zoomed in a lot, when we're filming, so if we were to zoom all the way out, you can imagine if I just do it now. So, how much you'd have to sort of look up against your phone screen to see what's going on. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Conrad, welcome back. Jump Seat membership for 9 months. Superb channel and content. Amazing community. Marty, Andy, and Matt are legends and happy to be here for the ride. Thank you, Conrad. Thanks for everything you do, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
I think we're all aware how much you support the channel, so thank you very much, mate.
I assume you're going to the TAS fair, are you, Conrad? I think I may have mentioned it. That is 1 month today, folks. On the 15th of Feb, of course. Sure, most of you in the chat will be there.
You need to clean the roof. You know what? We kind of don't want to clean the roof because in the summer, when the sun's out, that white roof, it just reflects so much. It's blinding.
Yeah.
So actually having that bit of green on it does help.
Yeah, it's quite reflective white, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it actually burns you a bit as well as a result.
Yeah, Brownie just has a suntan just on his head.
Yes. Got a tan line by my mouth where this mic goes.
I went out in the sun once with like a chain on,
Yeah.
a neck chain with a little Saint Christopher on it, and I didn't realize, and I had a all red apart from that, and it stayed for a couple of weeks as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Malky, thanks very much for the £2 donation, mate. Really appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Thanks very much, Malky.
Thank you.
Oh, really? I didn't know that, Matiahu. Flights from the Isle of Man to Manchester and Liverpool have a lot of patients from the Isle of Man accessing treatment at NHS hospitals in the northwest region.
Wow.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
That's really cool. When I was at Signature a couple of days ago, just catching up with Mike, there was one of the air ambulance flights going on, the jet ones.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool to be able to do a video about that?
Yeah.
It never would happen for obvious reasons, but what a crazy world that is. Where
Just a completely different kettle of fish, isn't it?
yeah, and it's not like the super rich using it. It's just such
Emergency.
obscure emergencies, where people have to get travelled by air very quickly.
Lee Fuller, thank you very much, mate. Cheers for the £2 donation, Lee. Appreciate it. British Airways heading back down to London Heathrow. A319 looks cool with the IAE engines. And 19, it's like the engines take up like 5 or 6 rows of seats.
Yeah, yeah, you have to sit right at the front, wouldn't you, to get like an engine view? Bet these look small at London Heathrow though, surrounded by super big planes and huge runways and taxiways.
That rudder's been replaced at some point as well. Look at the pure white.
Oh yeah, special livery,
Yeah.
white rudder special.
Oh, really, Liberator? Wow. Brian King, we've not planned any special shows as of yet, mate. No, there's nothing in at the moment. We have got a few ideas of things we want to try here at Manchester, though. A few technical advances we'd like to try at some point. But it's probably something we'll wait for nearer the summer, I think.
Lee, that's an interesting one, yeah. Some kind of like program that listens to ATC and converts it to text.
That'd be clever.
That would be clever. I feel like it'd struggle though, just because it is hard to make out what it's saying when you listen on like a scanner. Sometimes you kind of pick up an ear for it, but that's not what the pilots hear. I'm told. Apparently, when you're on these planes, it's crystal clear. Apparently, what the pilots hear, which makes sense.
Yeah, it's much better equipment, probably.
Yeah. It was similar when I was at Barton. Went up in a plane and Icarus C-42, and it was pretty clear, like rather than the kind of distorted kind of sound we're used to on scanners. Fuzzy sound.
It's where we operate from, Charles. That's why you can't see it, mate. Yeah, we're in the commentary tower.
Yeah, ALATC, that is your job. That's your job.
Oh, I thought you meant it was his job creating programs like that. I was like, what are you playing at? Get it done.
Hey, would help it make his life easier. Wow, this looks gorgeous in the sun. Gulf Air Dreamliner heading back to Bahrain.
You say get the train to Heathrow, John. They need to make, rather than just saying get the train to Heathrow, they need to make the train a appealing option for people to go to Heathrow. It's usually more than double the price to go on the train, and it takes probably double the amount of time as well.
Yeah, probably more, to be fair.
Probably more, yeah. If it's quicker and massively cheaper to go by plane, obviously people are going to go by plane.
Yeah. A lot of people
that's on the train companies, mate, I'm afraid.
From experience, most people don't go on this for the direct to Heathrow flight. They're going on connecting at Heathrow.
Well, exactly. There's that as well. If you've got a very small amount of people actually just going to London. Most of these people, as Andy said, are connecting to go either transatlantic or to be brought into British Airways' long-haul system.
Yeah, and then even smaller things like, if your flight is delayed at Manchester and you miss your Heathrow flight when you've got the 2 flights booked, most time British Airways will book you on another flight. They'll look after you. Whereas if you're on a train and your train is delayed and, like you're on another flight, then it becomes awkward, so, yeah. The train is cool, though. It's a much different vibe in it. It's like much more chill. You can take more with you as well. So, yeah, I don't know. And train even has, like, Wi-Fi these days when it works. All right, Andy, I'll have a look at that.
I've just typed it into Flight Radar.
9 Hotel Golf Lima Oscar Bravo Lima.
Yeah, what do we think, chat? Will we ever see any of these flying? What do we reckon? Gulf Air out to Bahrain next. Yeah, here at Manchester, we've certainly had a lot of instances where we've
been looking forward to seeing a new airline start at Manchester, and for whatever reason that's changed, and we've not been able to see it. And I know Matt Smith has always said, until it's wheels down at Manchester, I'll believe it when I see it, you know? And I think it's the same with this global. Until you start seeing it actually fly in commercial flights, you can believe it's going to happen. But they seem to be making good strides.
Rob K, good morning, mate. How are you doing?
Hello. Where are global airlines supposed to be based? Isn't it like Gatwick or something like that? I think their kind of flagship flight will be Gatwick to New York, JFK maybe? But we'll see. Sounds ambitious.
Do you think under supervision you could fly a 320? Yeah, I think so. I'm not necessarily saying I'd do a great job landing it. But I could definitely operate the systems, I'd say, the autopilot systems and things.
Yeah.
Way, boss on Twitch. Thank you so much, mate. Gifting 5 memberships to the community over on the Twitch channel.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you so much, dude. Going to Ollie, Fenric, Abbeast, Starchface, AGK, and Half Free. Thank you very, very much. Cheers for the 5 gifted, mate. We're getting close to that goal, Twitch crew. Don't forget to check them primes. Global's going to be based at Gatwick, saying Malky.
Roger.
Good to see you, Greg, on Twitch crew. And Hamilton, yeah, we do have the Twitch chat open. It's just usually, I don't know why, it's just so quiet on our Manchester Airport streams. So if you are on Twitch, feel free to get involved in the chat, guys. We are watching the chat. Yeah, I've flown it a few times, Terry, yeah. And you've also got the full motion Airbus sim in Media City as well, which is great. Cheers again, boss. Thank you very much, mate. Emirates Sky Cargo might be making a return this summer to Manchester. What, for longer than a couple of weeks this time, Ben?
They were nice while they lasted.
Stuart, thanks very much, mate. Welcome back. Cathay Pacific A350 on the way to Hong Kong. Over the years, that aircraft has seen a downgrade. It was operated very regularly by a 350-1000, but the 900 is the aircraft of choice these days for that route by Cathay Pacific. Back in the day, the viewing part used to be on the south side, says Nathan. Yeah, imagine. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Another heavy departure heading out to Cancun, TUI Dreamliner.
Well, could this be our first 2-3 right departure, maybe? Unless it's taken a strange route.
Yes, it would appear so. Let me get the overlay updated. 2-3 right, there we go.
Welcome in, Claire. Glad you're enjoying it. There seems to be quite a lot of new names in the chat today as well.
Yeah.
Whether some of you folks have joined us over the last few weeks.
Well, there's no in the chat.
Yeah, the channel's gone a little bit crazy.
I think viewer numbers today are probably a bit more normal, aren't they? 2,100?
Yeah.
2,200, something like that.
A bit more than we're used to on a midweek.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching. Yeah, the viewing area on top of T1 as well. Wow. Over 200 on Twitch as well. Thanks, Twitch group.
Yeah, Simulator Adventures, the one in Media City's called it. Epic, that simulator. We've flown it ourselves, and it is so surreal because it's full motion, so the whole, like what you get with like pilot training and stuff, the whole sort of simulator moves, and it feels so surreal because it actually feels like you're flying. It's your brain just gives you all the signals like, yep, you're flying right now, you're in the air.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, love it.
Such a change in weather, it really is. Yeah, we had a big increase in temperature. We were at -2, -3, -4, and now we're up to 8 degrees. So literally within a day, all of the snow has gone, which is a bit of a shame.
It is.
What's the echo when you were talking? There shouldn't be any echo.
Echo.
Are we hearing an echo, mods?
Echo.
I'm not seeing an echo anywhere. Peter Wilson, thanks so much, mate. Enjoying the stream, lads. So clear today. Peter with the $1.99 donation. What a legend. Thank you, mate. Give you a bing bong as well.
Oh, yeah, Matt. To be fair, you did say you were quite good at that, Matt, though. Like, for someone who's never flown the A320 before, you did say picked it up pretty quick.
Okay, yeah, so it must just be on your end, mate, I'm afraid, that echo. No echo for anybody else. You probably got 2 tabs open, yeah. Yeah, you probably have us open on 2 tabs. What a guy. Boss subscribing for 2 months on Twitch as well, dropping his own membership. Thank you so much after gifting 5 memberships on the Twitch channel.
Wow.
And as Andy said, heading down to Juliet 1 at the end of 2-3 right is the TUI Dreamliner heading out to Cancun. And that'll be our first departure on single runway operations.
Just got a Uniden 125 XLT setting it up. Nice. It's a great scanner. Let us know how you're getting on. Good stuff, Matt. Got my eyes to the skies for that one. I'm sure that'll land after this TUI Dreamliner departs. First takeoff on 2-3 right for today's show. They're now on single runway operations. So all the action will be on this close runway right here. Runway 1. Currently watching while wallpapering. Wow, enjoy.
Hey, 2Ks with the 5 gifted on Twitch as well. Thank you, mate.
Wow, thank you.
Cheers, 2Ks Dallo. What a legend. Thank you, dude.
What's
Gifted
going on?
5 memberships to the community over on the Twitch channel.
Twitch is going crazy.
Yeah, gone to Luke Aviation, Rip Kirby, Alex Durry, Ayman, and Shazakla all getting memberships, putting us only 10 memberships away from the 300 sub goal on Twitch, which is insane numbers for us on Twitch. So thank you very much, everybody.
Muzzamil saying we'll be excited to see Riyadh Air at Manchester. Yes.
Yeah.
Any airline that has like a bold color scheme, things like when we see that Jinyao, Oriental Ruby, for example, it's just such an eye catcher, and I want to see more planes with lots of paint on. So yeah, Riyadh Air will be a welcome change, welcome addition. PIA as well, maybe you might get them back as well this year. They used to operate the 777s to Manchester quite regularly. It's nice to see another triple, of course. And I'd be curious when they operate them, because I'm sure they used to be quite focused on the evenings. So I wonder how that will affect our streams if we'll get to see them.
Chat. Go on, lads. We just hit 300 subs on the Twitch channel.
Hey.
What a legend. Thank you, 2Ks, mate. Going in with another 10 hype train incoming, chat, if we get one more sub. And there it is. Tony P gifting 5 as well over there. It's all popping off. It's popping off. 305 2Ks because you got us to the goal, mate. You get to choose the new goal number. So let us know in the chat. Thank you so much, Tony P. And 2Ks for those gifted memberships, putting us on a level 5 hype train. And Malky Stoddart on YouTube gifting a membership to Simply Planes with Harry. Thank you very much, Malky. Really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Absolutely insane support coming in. And as you saw, just while that was coming through, there is the Emirates A380, which is on a long approach into Manchester. Currently number 4 to land by the looks of it. But first of which, we've got a Air Portugal on the way in. 800? Are you mad? Mate, we're only at 300. Let's at least pick something we might hit in the next week or so, is the only request.
What about 308?
Yeah, it's got to be 380, hasn't it?
Yeah. That's taking your 8, and it makes sense.
It does make sense. I mean, we're only giving you advice here, 2Ks. You feel free to choose, mate.
Lewis saying, you have a huge microphone.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Right. Stroke that ego.
380 then. Okay, I feel like we've kind of forced 2Ks into that, but...
Peer pressure.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Let me go to create a dashboard. Is there an easier way of doing this, chat, or do you have to go into create a dashboard to do it every time? There's not like some special thing you can type in the chat. Manage goals. Start a new goal. And we want to go for 380. Yeah, bitch. There we go, chat. New goal is up. Thank you so much. Cheers for the support, guys. Enjoy the subs, everybody, if you picked one of those up. And thanks again, Tony. James Gannon, hello, welcome.
Hello.
Hello. A380 arriving in 7 minutes. Yeah, you're going to hit it by the time it arrives, Twitch chat.
Come on.
In from Paris next, EasyJets. A320. Cheers, James. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. And Sean saying it's my first time watching the channel. I'll definitely be coming back for more. Keep up the brilliant work, guys. Hey, cheers, Sean. Thanks, mate. Let's get some waves in the chat. For Sean, brand new viewer. And Ian Rigg, welcome in. Yeah, Ben, we are looking at seeing an Indian flight to Delhi at some point soon. That'd be cool. I'm still keeping my fingers crossed for some more A380s, though. It's definitely more hope than speculation, but we'll see.
Yeah, thanks, folks, with the nice comments about the private jet video. I wanted it because I'd never flown one before, and lucky enough to be able to. And there's quite a few videos out there reviewing specific airlines and reviewing specific aircraft. I wanted it to be more, as I would want to see, like, what is it actually like just in general, like being on a private jet? Like, do you have like a safety briefing? Do you have like a meal service? Do you have to sit in one particular seat? Because when you're flying with like a light aircraft, often pilots will have to like factor in where the passengers are sat, and it's the same on a commercial airliner as well. It's like if you've got a designated seat, if you want to move, you're not supposed to just sit in a random empty seat. You have to ask, because they're going to have like weight and balance based on that and things. I remember when we flew back from Gibraltar, actually, on an A320, there was one seat that was empty that on the manifest should be filled, and they had to do a head count of everyone on board, because obviously it's quite a small runway there. The weight and balance had to be bob on, and it wasn't. So it just shows how much it is. And even things like that, I just want to know, like, how does it work on a private jet then? And I think I answered as many questions as possible given the time.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a 2.5 hour flight, and it honestly, like...
And the other thing is as well, like, you wanted to actually... Like, let's not mess around here. Like, obviously we went to go and do the video.
Yep.
But you wanted, like, some time to just actually experience it as well. You didn't
Yeah.
want to just be recording the whole thing and
to be
not
fair,
actually getting to enjoy it. Like,
yeah, I probably had about, not joke, like maybe 10 minutes max of actually just sitting there and taking it all in. Because it was like... But that made it fun as well, just like getting around like, hey, get that shot there. I really enjoyed it.
A380 due in 6 minutes' time. Yep, that is on the approach. In front, we've got a Ryanair from Venice as well, which is next to land with us here at Manchester. Jamesy's flying in the flight sim and watching you guys at the same time. Quality mix, great stream as always. Hey, nice one, Jamesy.
Thank you.
Enjoy it, mate. Yeah, I know, John. It's nice weather, isn't it?
It's weird. I've taken my coat off. I was actually a bit too warm.
Yeah.
Kind of expected it to be pretty chilly today. I don't know why.
Yeah, Kevin, take your time, mate. I don't think... I mean, I'm not a medical professional, Kevin, but don't put yourself down too much, mate, because it's been very cold, hasn't it? I can't imagine that would have helped. I might be completely off, but... yeah, maybe the cold hasn't helped, dude. Just take your time, mate. Good to see you as well in the chat.
Enjoy, Danny. Taking the dog out for a walk. Didn't know you had a dog.
Nice one, Greg. Where are you flying, mate? Where and what are you flying? It's based on averages, Paul. It's based on averages along with your weighed-in baggage. They'll obviously know that quite accurately.
Yeah, I remember, especially on like a small plane, like when we flew with Niels on that Diamond DA40, like you even had to factor in like how heavy our backpacks were and where in the plane they were going to be. I don't think it's so much so the plane can fly, it's not going to just not be able to take off. It's also just like a reporting thing as well, in case there's an incident, for example, maybe the plane could have been unbalanced, we say, things like that. It's just a lot of safety precautions.
Flying from Central California to wine country up north in California. Nice, Greg. And GVDZ is flying the Phoenix A320 with the Brussels Airlines scheme. Nice, mate. I flew into Brussels the other day, actually. Oh, no, I didn't. We ended up not going because ATC logged off.
Oh, yeah. The engine failure, was it?
Yeah. So we just switched an engine off and did an emergency landing at Leeds instead. A380 will be number 2 to land.
Wow, buttery landing there from the Ryanair. Very smooth. It's actually a great day for flying today, weather-wise.
Yeah, no. Well, 180 at 3 knots is the reported wind now at Manchester. Again, nothing to concern anybody with.
Yeah, and the visibility really opening up as well. Got a bit of mist here and there, but I mean, clear skies for the most part. But that's a mega time to do a flight into Manchester, especially if you're on the 2-3 direction like they are today.
Hey, Kev, thank you so much, mate. Just gifted a membership on the YouTube channel. What a legend. Cheers, Kev. Hey, 2Ks, no worries, mate. Thank you so much for the incredible support today, mate. Good to see you. Oh, really, Quimby? That's cool, mate.
Emirates Airbus A380 now visual. Coming into land on runway 23 right. After 7 hours, 25 minutes of flying from Dubai. Bit of a longer flight today.
Let's keep an eye on that low cloud as the A380 goes through it. You can just see the wisps. Look at that behind the aircraft, chat. Wow, what a shot. You can just see the huge wake behind this aircraft. And that's why they leave in 5 minutes of separation.
Very nice.
Or was it 5 mile? I can't remember. More. What did Mark say it was the other day?
I think 5 miles actually, yeah. Which is quite a lot.
Three minutes, it's saying online. Epic landing.
Always manages to find a lot of spray on the runway. Wow, that's a clean looking plane right there. Wow. Brand new. October 2024, delivered.
Yeah, just taking a look at the light or medium aircraft, at least 3 minutes behind a 380. Heavy aircraft, so sort of 350s, 380s, at least 2 minutes. And light and medium aircraft, at least 4 minutes. That's for departing. And on approach, at least 6 nautical miles for heavies, 7 nautical miles for medium aircraft, and 8 nautical miles for light aircraft. So, yeah, my brain not quite kicking in this morning. I think I meant miles rather than minutes, but you got the general gist. And you can see just by the huge sort of visual representation there as the aircraft flew through the clouds, just why they need to do that. Because that aircraft just swirls around, and you can imagine your wings would rock from side to side if you're going through that too close. And you'll even see that on smaller aircraft, such as this arriving Airbus. I don't think the clouds are high enough for us to see that today, but we'll keep an eye on it. And we're now on single runway operations, of course, so all departures and arrivals will be taking place on Manchester's preferred runway, which is 23 right, 05 left. And we're only 215 likes away from 1,000, folks. Hey, cheers Turbo, watching from Sydney, Australia. Well, it's currently 10 p.m. Great to see you, thanks for watching.
Star Alliance special on the Airbus A319 coming in with Lufthansa.
Yabby.
That aircraft came in from Munich. Here is the king of the skies, Emirates Airbus A380. Just landed in from Dubai. Spectacular arrival there. Yeah, we seem to get a lot of people watching from Australia. It's good to see. I think it's quite a nice time zone for you folks because you can tune in your sort of evening times. Not so nice for our US viewers and North American in general. Nice one, Matt. Thank you for the updates. Don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, to hit that like button, of course. It helps us out a lot. Helps the stream get recommended to more people. And I... on the stream yesterday, I don't have the statistics at hand, but I was curious how many people watch our streams on TV versus like mobile phone and PC and stuff. It turns out the vast majority, by literally double what the second place is, these days the vast majority of people watch us on TV. Yeah, they watch on TV, which is crazy. And number 2 is mobile phone. And I looked back at all statistics. So 2 years ago, it was the opposite. The vast majority of people watched us on phones. And now, and back then, it was only a small amount of people watched on TV. And I wonder if people just use TVs more for like the smart TV functions or casting their, their devices to the TV to watch YouTube on. It's crazy the shift that's happened. Phenom 300 aircraft coming in from London Luton, I believe. Yeah, it looks good on TV, doesn't it, these streams? We have kind of built the setup to look good on TV. Like even down to like how big the the text is on screen and stuff, you know. "32-inch monitor. Wow, that's big." That is literally a TV at that point.
Not messing about.
I know.
Beautiful BizJet arriving in Fenham. Hey, Mighty Quill, thanks for watching on Twitch, mate. Hope you're doing well, dude. Yeah, that's Matty Smith just arriving for work, chatting that Fenham. Yeah, be on Southside shortly.
Wow, people saying they have 32-inch monitors. That's wild. I remember when we got a 32-inch TV, like, for the first time in our living room, and I thought that was big. Now people have got it on their PCs.
I know. Crazy, isn't it? Richard's watching on the smart TV.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, a lot of people watching on TV. We were chatting about this yesterday.
Yeah, it's actually the vast majority people do.
Rachel's watching us on 80-inch TV. Flipping it, Rachel.
It was like, wasn't it like around 50%, I think, around watch on TVs?
Mm.
And then going down, it's like 20% watch on phone, and then a bunch of other devices below them. Maybe the TVs these days as well, also, like the algorithm when you watch it on TV, favors live stuff, because I guess that's what people are accustomed to, is watching live stuff on a TV, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, we can run a poll, can't we? I was just thinking of what to include in it.
We do get the info on YouTube about what people are watching.
There we go, there's the poll running.
Have you on in my shop? Wow.
But is it on a TV though?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Whoa, Neras!
Hey!
Oh, look! Hey! Hey, Neras, look, sun's out. Hey!
Guns out.
Sun is out, mate. Cheers for the raid. Look at this. Whoosh.
What's that in the sky?
There you go, raiding the channel after a forest walk. He took you on a forest walk with a zesty drink. There you go. Mr. Neras. We had you on in the office yesterday, mate. Hope you're doing well. Where's the PC option? Oh, yeah. See, this is... Let me do it again. Flipping heck. Start a new poll.
$75-inch TV. Wow. That's big.
All right, there we go. There's the poll. Lil Fayeb, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Tier 1 on Twitch. I'm just arriving in from London Heathrow, shuttle to Quebec. A319. US Air Force just about to go over to over Manchester. Oh, really? Let me If my touchscreen would work, I would zoom out. God. I think this place is cursed sometimes. Every little thing that should work.
Yeah,
it's just intermittent.
It's behind us, this plane. Can't see it with my eyes. They're always so hard to see, these aircraft. Flying over 27,000 feet. I know roughly where it is, but it's in a really awkward angle for us to catch them.
Chat, I'm sure you've all got his link, but we're going to be posting a link to Neras's channel on Twitch.
Hit that.
Make sure you go and give him some love if you can. If you like anything to do with nature, sort of walking in the woods, getting some fires, doing some ice fishing in the summer, doing some regular fishing. Yeah, Neras's channel is the one to go and watch, guys. It's a proper vibe. So we've already given it a shout out on Twitch. If we can get the link on YouTube as well, that would be mega. And Brownie's currently doing his best to find this US Air Force.
Look at that.
Over the top. It is.
Wow.
There it is. Eagle eyes. Look at that.
I guess the sun kind of helped there, didn't it? Get it in a shot. Very hard to use the camera this way. I'm using it backwards, but yeah, there you go. That's cool. You can see how if it was sort of backlit, it'd be very hard to see that. Because the sun's catching it, kind of stands out a bit.
Hey, Tom and Ann, thanks for gifting a membership as well. Really appreciate that. It says your battery died on your camera, I think.
Okay, I put onto like its own battery and it seems to be better.
So, having a look at the poll then that we ran.
Yep.
If we end that poll. So, it looks like for us, PC and laptop is 50%, tablet and mobile 32%, and TV is 14% today.
I wonder if also a lot of people watching on TV aren't in the chat though as a result, you know?
Yeah.
There's definitely going to be a bias if you're on PC, you're already there. Would be my thought.
Hey, no worries, Neras. Have a good afternoon, whatever you're up to, mate. Thanks again for the raid, dude. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's a very big lamp. No, I can promise you it is the sun. It's all right. Don't panic. EasyJet from Belfast next to land. Brussels Airlines on the way back out. And also the Hainan A330 on the taxi as well. So a nice aircraft to depart in the next few minutes, folks. Looks like rain to me. I saw the clouds. Listen, Lily, well, I've none of that. Just a short flight from Belfast, 38 minutes in total. And Gwen, good to see you.
Hello.
Is 74% watching on the PC on Twitch. I mean, that's not surprising to me. I would imagine most of Twitch is on PC.
You know what though? You can that result is useful though for the live chat, because now you're going to see how many people watch on TV that are not engaged in the chat, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if more people watching on TV than they claim there is, then obviously there's going to be a lot of people watching who are not using the chat, which is interesting. Pegasus A321neo heading back to Istanbul Airport there.
Hey, Brian, have a good lunch, mate. No worries. We did have mobile on the poll on YouTube, Gwen, yeah. So what happens if you stand on the roof? We're not allowed back.
Well, it says do not stand on the roof, right?
Yeah.
It says do not.
Yeah. There you go.
So, thou shall not stand.
Thou shalt not stand on the roof.
Yeah.
Vueling A321 arriving in from Barcelona, 7 minutes away. Cheers, Matty. And yeah, huge welcome to everyone tuning in today. Not bad viewer numbers again for a midweek. 2,400 live viewers watching in as the ATR heads out to the Isle of Man.
Sounds like it's in a reverse gear, that, doesn't it?
You know, it's like battery powered, I think.
L. Kelly saying tuning in from South Africa.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, South Australia. Very different things.
There it is, Hainan A330. Heading out to Beijing.
Does that mean you can kneel on it? Get into semantics.
Yeah, we're going to have to get some sort of written handbook, I think. I just hit 1,000 likes on YouTube as well. Thank you very, very much, everybody. Appreciate that. Yeah, Nutty, well warmer than the last stream.
Super colourful. That aircraft in the sun.
Cheers, Ben. Glad you're enjoying it, mate. Yeah, GTF, it is definitely hit and miss. It is definitely hit and miss. I have the same on my flight sim streams as well, dude.
Flight control check happening on the Hainan A330. There is an aircraft lined up on the runway to depart, which is EasyJet. That's right, it's Jet 2. Flight 909 heading off to Fuerteventura. Yeah, it's mega, Kimmy. It's warming us up nicely as well.
Wow, nice, Joanne. Husband just made eggs and sausage for breakfast. Love a bit of that.
Great.
If you're enjoying today's stream, you can support our channel by clicking the dollar symbol, which is just to the right of where you type a chat message on YouTube. All of those gifted memberships and donations go towards keeping our streams online. And thank you very much to everyone who supported us today on Twitch as well. Appreciate you guys and all the support that's coming on YouTube. Thank you very much. Jet 2 to Fuerteventura, just holding. 123 right with the Brussels Airlines behind.
And who in the chat tuned in yesterday to our office cam as well? And Monday as well. That was surprisingly popular.
It was, wasn't it?
We pretty much just have a couple of webcams on in the office while we're working away and hanging out with you folks, playing some tunes, having a laugh. It's good fun, actually. I'd recommend it if you're not busy.
And Mike Bartley Thank you so much. Gifting a membership to the community there on YouTube. On to Harry Sims. Thank you very much, Mike. Gwen, not a fan of the country music, she says.
What?
Yeah, do him in, Gwen. Tell him, Gwen.
What? I know we should do. We should. I know it'd probably get abused, but I'm down for a test. You know how is it Nightbot? You can have music requests.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we should try that. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. We should
Get some music requests in the office.
Lil Fair, thank you very, very much. Just gifted a membership on the Twitch channel. That went into Wireless Dude 569 and then followed with a 5-bomb on the Twitch channel as well. Thank you so much for that. Gifting 5 memberships. What a legend. Thank you very, very much. Gifting 5 subs on Twitch. Next to land, Vwellingen from Barcelona. Thank you so much for that. Kat Gregory, good luck. Just off for a job interview. You'll absolutely smash it, Kat.
Yeah, best of luck. You got this.
Cheers, Diane. Thanks for that. Always watch on the TV and join on my iPad. Simon, we shipped your prize out yesterday as well, mate. So you should get that in the next couple of days. Yeah, probably not a good advice, that is it, Charles, if she's going to work in the China shop. Smash it. I remember once in work, we used to work in a shop. And do you remember them glass cabinets that everyone puts models in?
Yep.
So the glass cabinets with the glass shelves.
Yeah.
And we were all just sat behind the counter. No one was anywhere near it. And literally out of the blue, the top shelf just went.
Wow.
And it just went, psh, 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 just went down,
Wow.
all of them just smashing them one at a time. It was like you're watching it in slow motion, just glass everywhere, all the shelves just smashing one after the other.
Yikes.
And it's that weird glass that breaks into like squares.
Yeah.
It took ages to clean up. Brussels Airlines. Heading back out to Brussels, of course. And a couple of trails in the sky you may have noticed. First of which being a Turkish to Istanbul from Dublin. And the TUI from Cancun to Amsterdam was the second.
This Welling's given Kat a bit of advice for an interview.
There you go.
Don't forget to smile.
There you go, Kat. Yeah, GTF, exactly, mate. Tempered glass. Oh, really? ALATC. Yikes. Where are they? I can't even see them on radar.
Is that I'm assuming that's the A319 that came in earlier. Unless there's another one that's been here for a while.
So, there's something I've seen online, and I'm not going to name the channel, because I don't want to, like, necessarily attract any attention to it. But I do like the channel, and I do watch a lot of their videos. Really, really good Manchester channel. And they're not live streamers, by the way. They just do pre-recorded videos. And recently, they've been including a lot of ATC transmissions in videos.
Yep.
And I am just genuinely curious about people's thoughts on it.
I think I know what the video you're on about as well. Like,
yeah, well, there's 2 or
particular.
3 of them, actually.
Is there?
If you have a look. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
okay.
a few. And really, really good videos. And yeah, I just don't know what the crack is. I might even drop him an email, because we kind of know him as well, don't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's... I know when we've put videos up a couple of times, we've had people messaging us saying... who actually work at the airport, saying you shouldn't be doing that. But...
And on the flip side, when we catch snippets of ATC, sometimes the actual people operating will message us saying, oh, thanks for catching that, you know, like if it's something particularly important or to be remembered. Well, Terry, so yeah, that's an interesting point. Yeah, you've got a good point. Is it not because it's not live? But I don't think the live bit is anywhere included in the letter of the law, if that makes sense.
No, I don't think it makes any difference whether it's live or not.
Yeah, it's just your rebroadcasting this ATC regardless, you know. Because if you said the live thing, then we could get around that by maybe putting a delay on the stream or something.
Well, we're not live anyway. We've got about a 10-second delay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
between what's happening at the airport and when you guys actually see it. So technically, if you want to go down that route.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And like I say, I even if you do know the channel, this isn't me throwing shade at the channel at all. I really like the channel.
Yeah.
I'm just genuinely curious as to what the rules are. And it might be definitely worth a chat, I think, because there's a few times where we're Southside and things where we'll typically not use clips if we've accidentally caught ATC in them.
Yeah.
And it's a shame as well. I think it's a big shame. Dan Bond, thank you very much, mate, for the 34 months of membership on the stream, saying thought Andy's BizJet flight video was superb. Keep up the good work, teammate. Thanks very much, Dan.
I could maybe try and find the exact wording, but like Tails saying it's illegal to listen and record ATC without a license. I don't think that's true. I think you're conflating that with or confusing that with using ATC and broadcasting on radio frequencies. I think you need a license for that to actually broadcast on it. So I can't just go out and buy a radio and then start talking on ATC frequencies. That would be illegal. But I don't think there's a license to listen. For example, like if I was to sit in the passenger seat or up in the front of a Cessna aircraft, and I put the headset on, I listen to the ATC, and that's important to me because I'm going to be flying maybe on a flight lesson or something. I don't need a license to do that. If that makes sense. But the difference is the intention. So the ATC controller is talking on my frequency with the intent for me also hearing that. So whether it's hearing direct communications to me or the other planes that are on my frequency, I think that's all important. So it's intended to me for me to hear it.
So AT is kind of putting the message in the chat that that's the general rule that we kind of go by, AT. where he says he thinks technically it's illegal in the UK, but listening for personal use is generally tolerated, but rebroadcasting or using for commercial purposes is prohibited. So that's kind of the rules that we kind of follow, mate, to be honest.
Yeah.
Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, I just want to find that.
Oh, nice, Stuart. Yeah, I'll check them out, mate. I'll check them out. Well, Tony, as we've said a few times, mate, I don't necessarily think it would be the authorities doing the trouble if Airliners Live started to include some form of ATC somewhere across our content. I think there would be a select number of viewers from a very specific fan base who would make an absolute racket about it and have great fun doing so as well.
Yeah. So this is by the letter of the law. It's called the Section 48 of the Wireless Telegraphy Act 2006. Look it up if you want. It says it's an offence for an unauthorised person to use wireless telegraphy apparatus with the intent to obtain information as to the contents, sender or addressee of any message, whether sent by means of wireless telegraphy or not, of which neither the person using the apparatus nor the person on behalf of whose acting is an intended recipient. So, it's as I said, that's like a kind of a very legal way of saying if you're not the intended person, then you're not really meant to be listening in. That is apparently policed or enforced by Ofcom, which is a regulator of broadcasting standards in the UK. It's not like the police will walk up to you and be like, "Oi, get here! Stop listening."
Yeah, you just get a letter.
Exactly, yeah, and they are known to send big fines and things to broadcasting.
Antonov and Andy's 11 o'clock.
What's my 11 o'clock?
Oh yeah, just
which direction is that?
Over the 2-3 end of the runway. Just over the tower. Check over the tower now, Andy. Directly above. Skip this plane. Look up.
That?
Yeah. Zoom in on that. You got it. Up a bit. Up. Left. Up. Okay, middle frame now. Just press the shutter. Hold the focus. There you go.
Very
left,
far
left.
There's another aircraft that's a lot closer. Is it that one?
I don't know.
Is it not this? Not that one. That looks a bit closer.
No, that's
Oh,
yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Hey, nice.
There we go, chat. We got it.
Wow, all the overflights today. That's cool. What's that?
124.
Yeah. Wow, that's nice.
Hey, well done, chat. Thanks for the heads up.
What's going on today? We've got some nice overflights going on.
We have, haven't we?
C-17, Antonov. Get that in the title. C-17 at
Antonov.
9 hours 20. Very cool. Thank you, folks. Wow, look how blue this looks. We're so not used to this kind of lighting at Manchester.
No.
So the last couple of weeks have just been so dreary and, dull.
Anyone would think it's Friday, all these planes we're seeing today.
Matt said the same in the
chat.
Did he? Sorry, Matt, we yoinked all your planes. Now, on Friday, they'd land at the airport.
So, ALATC, who's got quite a bit of expertise in this area, by the way, It says, it's the intended recipient part that makes it illegal. ATC are communicating with an aircraft, so it's not intended for anybody else. You can listen in, but not act or use the transmission at all. So, yeah. Ah, well. And I very much doubt that's going to change. They've got no reason to change that rule whatsoever. There's no benefit to it at all.
I don't even know where you'd start with that. It's like something that needs to be done in Parliament and maybe get a petition going. I don't know.
But again, like what?
Yeah, what would the reason be?
What's in it for them? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, other than I want my YouTube channel to...
Exactly. They decide, I don't care, mate. Like, we've got more important things to be doing. Do you know what I mean? Renato tuning in from Brazil. Welcome in. Hello. That's a cool name, isn't it? Renato Cardoso Sartori. That is a great name. Kind of sounds Italian.
It does. I don't know how far back that law goes, because although that's a 2006 version, I think it goes well back, that particular law. That's just like a revision. But that exact part of the rule goes back to like we're talking like, you know, the 1940s and 50s.
Yeah.
When radio was becoming a serious thing across the country.
I've heard the law is changing soon. Where have you heard that, Alex?
I've got a mate.
My mate Dave said,
I'm mates with the Prime Minister, and he said he watches Airliners live.
To be fair, he might actually have a legit. If you've heard it somewhere legit, Alex, I'd love to. Love to see it. Yeah, we're not. When we talk about ATC, folks, as well, we're not just talking about having ATC on for the whole stream. What we would like to do on the channel is just grab snippets.
Yep.
So be listening in to ATC without you guys hearing. Get a quick recording of like the Emirates A280 requesting pushback or something, and just play that back on the stream. Like that would be the kind of thing we'd be looking at doing, is just picking out key aircraft and key information. Would be what we'd really like to do. Amy, thank you so much using a Twitch Prime sub on the channel. Really appreciate that, Amy. And YouTube crew, if you want to support the channel, hit the dollar symbol, then click membership gifting. We are currently at 16 members on YouTube. If you can support the channel today, that would be mega. Helps keep our streams free for everybody and not online, of course. And the KLM on the roll out to Amsterdam.
He said it on Facebook. Yeah, exactly, James. Yeah, it's different in different countries. Certain countries allow it, certain don't. I personally don't think there's any harm. I think in smaller airports, it's nice to have a bit of privacy for those like learning to fly and stuff. You know, it might be their first time using ATC, and just to go ahead and broadcast out to thousands of people, it might be a bit much. But yeah, the place like this, I don't really see any harm in putting it on a stream. I know some live streamers and YouTubers have included it, and I don't know of any of them who've ever had any serious problems, but like Martin said, I think when you get a channel like ours that's quite big, you get a lot of people who get jealous and stuff, so they'll be the first to try and use that against you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they'll just ignore the fact that it's improving the content and it's improving the channel and it's giving people a better experience. The only thing those sort of people are interested in is just destroying the channel, and just because they don't like it, ruining it for everybody else, basically. And most of these people are literally like grown adults, by the way. They're not children.
Yeah, police scanners, yeah, they encrypt it. I guess there's another layer to security and privacy there, isn't there, that they have to be careful of. Thank you, video result. A little bit quiet now at the airfield.
Yeah, it is. It's been a bit of a quiet day movement-wise today. I said to Andy when we arrived today that I was a bit concerned, because sometimes you can just arrive at the airport and you can just get a general feel, and it did feel very, very quiet today.
Yeah. Yeah, someone recommended that earlier, Danny. About potentially having some kind of text-to-speech on the ADC, but yeah, that's quite a lot of work.
I think we're kind of getting around it our way by using the ALATC channel, I think, is the best way of doing it.
All right, let's see. Yeah, we spoke to the folks over at Barton Aerodrome, because we were talking about this exact thing when we were doing streams over there. And we said, so in theory, this whole intended for you thing, surely Barton could just, I don't know how, have some kind of written thing saying, oh, this is also intended for Airliners Live. We were going to broadcast this. But then, like I said, with somewhere like that, is you got people flying for the first time and stuff and whatnot, and it's a bit rude to just put them on the stream without their consent.
Sorry about the picture break up there, chat. It seems this cable has not resolved the issue.
I didn't. There's literally nothing else.
I really don't know what it is. It's got to be...
I'll give it another...
I don't think it's the camera, mate. I think, if anything, it's ground-related, probably.
Yeah, because it's on its own power supply now.
Merry Melodies, thank you very, very much. Sending in a $4.99 donation. Really appreciate that. Are they actually grown adults, though? Like, are we sure their brains grew with their bodies? Yeah, that's probably a good point.
Morning, Captain Mark. Hello.
Hey up, Mark. How you doing, mate?
I've seen you and Danny Taylor have both had posts go somewhat viral on the community group.
Yeah, well done, guys. Thanks for participating.
You see Danny Taylor's? He had, like, last time I checked, 17,000 likes or something crazy on that post.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Something mad. And as a result, I think mostly down to yours, Mark, and Danny's, the Airliners Live community group's gone crazy, like member-wise.
Make sure the cable's not in touch with your main power. So it's really... No, it's not. It's no way near. Very strange. We can listen to police and emergency radio here with scanners. Really? I'm surprised about the police thing, because...
Yeah,
I mean, that could be a bit OP, couldn't it?
I know, you're on a police chase and you're just tuning in.
Yeah,
like,
just stream sniping.
Yeah, literally stream sniping IRL. He's gone into the park. He thinks he's going into the park. Quick, get this way.
I'm in the bushes. Mate, we genuinely have zero traffic. We may wrap a bit early today, I think, guys.
Yeah, we have had a very busy last 2 weeks when it comes to live streaming, so it's nice to have a bit of a change.
Yeah, there's not a single aircraft at Manchester at the moment, unfortunately. And as you can see, nothing on approach either. Sorry, my touchscreen has just stopped working.
So I assume that, with ALATC, I assume that Lufty never departed then, the one that was complaining. Almost 19,000, but you're welcome. Yeah, thanks, Danny. I think it's because it's a public group. The posts have the potential to be recommended to people outside, and I guess you know how we feel now. If I was to turn like notifications on for Facebook, for example, good grief, my phone would just be like.
Oh, he's waiting to get on a stand. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's coming in. Oh, really?
It went like this yesterday at this time, did it? Yeah, I think it did. Chat, I think we'll wrap it there. I think we've had a good few hours. and yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to improve anytime soon. We do have days like this randomly at Manchester. They kind of come up every few months. It's weird. It's weird, but I kind of knew this morning it was going to be like this today when we arrived. But yeah, it's strange. I think I'm sure there's some reason for it in terms of like some sort of holiday scheduling kind of thing that goes on. But like I say, we do see this every couple of months here at Manchester, and yeah, it's not going to get much better for at least the next couple of hours. So we'll wrap there for today. We've had some incredible support today, especially on Twitch as well. Thank you very much, Twitch crew, for the awesome support today, and thank you to everybody on YouTube as well for your support. I'm just going to quickly check Twitch and just see who we can send a raid to. Who shall we send you guys to?
I believe Matt is also live on Friday, as per usual. Stay tuned for that. And if you've not watched it as well, folks, head on over to our YouTube channel. We uploaded a new video yesterday, which was we got invited to fly on a private jet here back to Manchester Airport, and we did a video about what it was like to fly on it. Like what differences did it make? You know, was it like a commercial airliner? Was it turbulence? Was it fast? Was it, you know, all these different questions I had in my mind, and they're all answered in that video. So go and check it out if you haven't already.
Yeah,
people have really loved watching that video. So you can do us a favor and give it a watch, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share. And I'm sure we'll make similar videos in the future. We've got some ideas for new videos here on the channel. Not necessarily private jets, but other ideas in and around the airport.
Yeah, we're going to send you over to Edward, the pilot, who's a commercial pilot who does sometimes come into Manchester as well. He's currently in the sim, so go and get involved with his channel, guys. If you're on Twitch, go and send him some love. And to everybody watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching today's midweek show. We hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget, Matt's going to be live on Friday. Super Sunday show. We think Matt's going to be at the airport pub as well for the remote camp. So looking forward to Sunday. Have a great rest of your week, guys, and we'll see you shortly. Ta-ra for now.
Bye.